Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be about a topic that maybe people are going through right now, maybe they're not, but you will some point in your life you will go through this and it's not a nice thing. And that subject is peer pressure. Peer pressure is when someone or a group of people are telling you what to do and you don't want to do it because you know what the consequences will be and you will be in trouble. And it's probably not good for you anyways, so you want to maybe escape from that situation and find your own way around life or school or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a couple of stories where I have been involved in peer pressure and bullying because I want to share these stories with you. Maybe they're sort of relevant to what you've been through, or maybe you just want to get some advice, which will come later. Okay, so growing up I didn't have a lot of friends, and when you start secondary school you know nobody, and knowing nobody is very, very scary. So I would stick with people that weren't very nice to me, and all the way from year 7 to year 9 they would bully me, they would push me around, they would tell me what to do, they would basically make me their third wheel, and I will come on to that on another video. But peer pressure, pressured me into doing things I really didn't want to do, and those things kind of led me into situations that I didn't really enjoy, such as being late for class, bunking off school. And okay, I didn't do it a lot, but they did tell me not to do a lot of things that I didn't want to do, and basically it led me into just putting up with people that I didn't really need to be with. Until one day there was an argument between this girl and myself. She came after me with words that hurt, and I was like, no, stop. So I just told her off. I said, you boss me around, you tell me what to do, I'm not your slave, I shouldn't be able to do this, you're a fake friend. Fake friend. So I stood up for myself and I walked away, and then all these people, like they always do, they tend to gather around and there's an argument. So I was centre of attention, everyone was staring at me and I was like, oh my god. And then we were just arguing and arguing, and then I walked away, as like you should do. If you have an argument, you don't fight back, you walk away. Be the bigger person. You walk away, you give yourself time to calm down, and then if you're both calm, then you talk. You don't do it while anger is pent up because it leads into violence, and violence is never the answer. Okay, so we went up to each other and I said, I stopped hanging around with you because you're not very good friends. You tell me to do things that I really don't want to do, and it gets me into bad situations and nothing happens to you. If that's what you call friendship, then I don't want you in my life. And then she ended up having a panic attack. I was like, oh my god, what have I done? I thought I friggin' killed the girl, but she was just having a panic attack. And then I was the one that apologised. I didn't do anything. I felt like I needed to apologise to her because she had a panic attack. Yes, she had a panic attack, but she wasn't the victim, I was the victim, so I don't know. Anyways, I got rid of them, and then I spent my days all alone in the playground until I found my best friend, who we are still best friends with today. Okay, so in case that story didn't make any sense, I'm just going to give you some advice on peer pressure. I'm not claiming to be a professional, again, I will not claim that, but I am going to give you advice. If people are going to peer pressure you, tell someone. Tell someone that you are hanging around with people who are telling you what to do and they are getting you in situations that you don't want to be in. Saying no, just say no. No is a good word because it gets you out of these situations. And then if they crowd around you, push them away, push them aside, give them your reason, and then walk away. And then obviously tell someone, because if you're going to face this alone, it will be a very hard battle, and having people around you to support you will give you the confidence that you need to get yourself out of that position and into better situations, because you don't need people that are bringing you down. Don't be a sheep and follow the crowd. Go your separate way, because they're going to lead a life where they're going to have no education and they're going to probably fail because they're doing things that they shouldn't do themselves, and they're only doing it because they think it's cool. You don't have to be cool. You can be weird. You can be random. You can be yourself. You can be your own individual. You don't need to smoke for people to accept you. You don't need to take drugs for people to accept you. You need to be yourself, and you need to find the people around that will support you and surround you with love and support, because people can be mean, and if you let them be mean, they will be mean for the rest of their lives. So walk away from it. Be your own individual. Say no, and just don't let people boss you around, because I myself kind of let them, but I don't do it as much as I did when I was younger. So be yourself, say no, and yep. Okay, so if those stories didn't make sense, I understand why, because I am not a very good storyteller. But basically, I hope you kind of got something from this video, and if not, then I apologise. But seriously, you don't need people to push you around, because you just don't need it. It's not good. They don't want people pushing them around. Why should they push you around? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next Friday with another topic. Bye!